So Toronto, I believe, is where this takes place, and the story begins with a lesbian couple that goes into a jeweler. They've looked all over for some rings for their wedding ceremony, and they haven't been able to find what they want. And so they've been recommended to go to this jeweler. They approach the jeweler. They work with the jeweler on design. They order some custom rings. They were very pleased with their service and with the way that the jewelry store had handled everything for them. They raved about this store to their friends, and then some friends that they had recommended noticed that the business had put up a sign indoors in support of traditional marriage. And reporting this back to the lesbian couple who had not yet picked up their rings, the couple was traumatized, and they felt the rings were tainted and demanded a refund. At no time during the transaction did the subject ever come up of his personal views on gay marriage. He was perfectly willing and very happy to make these rings, but because of his viewpoint, they are maintaining that these rings are tainted and they want refunds.
And when they put that out there, that this was what happened, that this that this was the case, that they shared it through social media that this was happening, and there was pressure that was applied to the jeweler. The jeweler was getting death threats, was getting all kinds of really, really nasty things happening to him through social media, through his personal email, and this is over a viewpoint that he holds. And what have we been talking about this whole time has been just bake the damn cake. Just make the, we know it's against your, you're not actually supporting the act of gay marriage, whatever. Just bake them the cake or whatever. We have people who say that, and it sounds, to me, it sounds tiny bit reasonable. If I was the baker, I would want to do it just because it's money. I don't really care what they're using the cake for. It doesn't affect me personally, in my opinion. But that's not good enough in this situation. Now you have to agree with the couple in order to be a successful business person. I don't understand this. He eventually succumbed to the pressure and gave them the refund, by the way, and was very nice about it.
When do Christians use weddings as weapons? Because I guess I've been missing that. I got to look more closely.
Well, that's a great point. And here's the other thing I wanted to bring to this. As this story is told, the way that it was presented in article after article, there is no way that this couple or the people that did the harassment of the jeweler come out looking good. This does not play with the middle. Again, this is another example of overreach that we can use to push back against these things.
I want to just highlight real quick a comment. PD Prairie Dog SD said in the chat, "My taxes are tainted and I want a refund." I wish it worked like that, but it doesn't work like that with government, and they kind of hold a monopoly. So if we disagree with them and we want better service, we have to look elsewhere, I guess. I don't know.
But JD, I've actually heard, after, and I know it's after the fact that I paid my taxes, but I actually heard some people in government are liberal and don't hold my views. I'm very offended.
What?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
That can't be right.
I'm going to return all the services I've gotten from them. That shouldn't take long.
The roads, Andy. You can't return all those miles that you spent driving on those roads.
Have you seen the roads we need? It is pothole city out here.
When I shared it, I looked at the way that it was sold, the image that went with it, and the wording behind it. France has made it illegal for supermarkets to destroy edible food in an effort to cut waste. Under new laws, chains will be forced to donate discarded food to charity or allow it to be turned into animal feed, compost, or energy. Made me really feel squoogey about the whole thing just for a start.